question is it the words or is it the music? Because oftentimes it's not the words. Sometimes it's the music. And because I observe a lot of things, and when Lemon hit that guitar, when Whitmore hit that organ, and my drummer hit the drums, you were moving before you start singing. Man, I tell you, I like that. It reminds me, and this is not off limits, because, all of us had, but not all of us, I ain't talking about you holy rollers, I'm talking about some of us who used to go to the clubs on Friday night, Saturday night, and what other nights we would go. It was very rare to see folks acting up, because it was on the dance floor having a good time and had a few drinks, etc. And it seems to be such a joyous occasion. And so it reminds me of the smiles, the laughter, the good time that we used to have. And I saw it just a minute ago. Because some of y'all don't move. But when everybody starts moving, something is happening. I'm kind of like my uncle was, I'm just not very moving. My uncle would sit on that front door there, and them songs would be hot. He would shake his arms, he'd shake his shoulders. Him and my daddy, I don't know why they did it, but it just was not expressive. The fire is burning. They just have a different way of expressing it. But when I see all y'all moving, it means something. I don't have to figure it out. It means something. So something is moving you. And listen, that is the reason why we go to the house of prayer. We go to the house of prayer to worship Him in spirit and in truth. When I get to the house of prayer, I want to throw away my concerns with the world. I want to come in here and forget about whatever troubles, because He promised to meet us at His house. And when God meets us here at His house, He don't expect us to be worried about a thing. He expects us to come here and worship Him in spirit and in truth. Brother, I'm glad to see you back. I know you were sick. I didn't get a chance to mention it, but I'm looking right at you and calling you, boy, I'm getting old. Donald, man, it's good to see you. God bless you. But the Lord is good. And so when you know the Lord is good, you worship Him like that. Ain't no need to hold back on God. He woke you up this morning in your right mind, with some health and strength, with the ability to walk into the house of God. You ought to give Him praise. He's worthy for that. He's worthy for that. Now, the scripture text here, we ask you to pray with us. It can go in a lot of different directions. Try to include mothers, everybody, in what Paul is saying here. because it affects all of us in some form or another. That 6th verse of the 4th chapter of Philippians, Paul says, be careful for nothing. In other words, let me make it more English for you. Don't worry about nothing. All right. Don't worry about a thing. Because some of you are still worrying. You're overly concerned about a lot of things. Other people. But Paul says, be careful, don't worry about nothing. But in everything, not some things, but in everything, prayer, supplication, thanksgiving, make your request, talk to God, make your request known to God. Then he comes to verse 7, he says, and the peace of God. That's what I want to talk about, the peace of God. The peace of God. The peace of God. And he says it passes understanding. Isaiah put it another way. Isaiah said, the Lord will keep you in perfect peace if you keep your mind stayed on him. That's what we're talking about, perfect peace. See, because what happens is that we sometimes, not all the time, but we sometimes allow too many things to consume us. And you know, listen, I understand a mom's love. Oh, listen, baby, if it wasn't my biological mother, I understand mother from her heart, like mother's love. Amen. And so, knowing me and my brother and my family, we were devilish. Amen. But knowing, I don't know how we know them things. Somebody was praying for us. Now listen, when mama tell you, baby, I'm worried about you. All right. She may not mean it the way the scripture's talking about it, but she means she's concerned. Right. And so he says, don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about a thing. But stay in prayer. Now, the peace of God is very elusive. Do you hear me? Not only is it elusive, but it comes with a price. Amen. It comes with a price. And so, when we find ourselves overly consumed by worldly stuff, we don't know how to pray. Because we are overly frustrated and aggravated. When you are consumed by work, see, that's the first thing. You go on these jobs and folks are aggravating you to whatever. All right. And so you want to keep your job. Yeah. But they got pressure on you. You got to have money to live. You got bills to pay. You got sicknesses in your life. You got death in your family. All of these things sometimes bombard us. Yes, it does. And so when they come at us sometimes, we are not sure how to take it. And when we're not sure how to take it, it messes up our focus. Yes. You don't have to take my word for it. Look at you. That's right. Sometimes your focus is on things and it's not God. And so when you don't have peace in you, hell is all around you. You see, because listen, you can't share peace unless you have peace. You can't have peace with yourself until you have peace with God. And so in order to have that, it requires some time. It requires a whole lot of time. And so Paul here is writing us to let us know that, listen, look at his life history. And he's writing from the jailhouse. He's writing from prison. And watch this here. The devil already threatened to kill him. All right. Paul, we're going to take you out. It won't be long before we kill you. But Paul had enough sense to realize that you can't do anything to me unless God says so. And look at here. Paul had enough sense to realize that ain't nothing can happen to me unless God says so. And so Paul can't just write the stuff here unless he's living it. And so he's living this thing here. He's in a living hell and still talking to us, still trying to encourage us that weeping may, but joy will come in the morning. You see, what the devil does, he got a job to do. He understands this very clearly here. If you don't praise God, I say, if you don't praise him, you won't have no power. And look at here, the devil always throwing something at us. He throws everything at us but the kitchen sink. And he don't want you to have no peace. See, when you ain't got no peace, you can't pray. But watch this here. When everything around you seems to be going to hell, when frustration seems to be on every hand, I double dare you to go in your room by yourself. Look at here. When I got to talk to God, ain't no need for you calling me. When I'm going through, I don't need to hear from nobody but God. And so if I want to hear from God, that means I got to talk to God. And look at here. When I go to God and tell God, I want to be able to tell him about everything I'm going through. I want to be able to tell God, I don't like the situation here. I don't like the circumstance here. I don't like what I'm going through. But I'm calling on you. Why I'm calling on you? Because I know you can do something about it. Ain't no need for me to call you because you can't help me. But I want to call on somebody that can come by my bedside late in the midnight hour and whisper in my ear and tell me down in my spirit that everything is all right. Look at here. When I know that everything is all right, I can go through hell and high water and still got my praise on. You see, you can't praise him. You heard what I'm saying? You can't praise him if your mind all messed up. But when your mind is at peace, I'm glad that God gives us a prescription. It's right there in the text. He gave us a prescription. Here's his prescription. He said, but in everything, pray. We have a tendency to overlook the things that seem to be simple. Because we think we can handle every situation. We think we can handle every circumstance. But look here, the truth of the matter is this. There's something that can knock every last one of us off our feet. Oh yeah. You can be big, bad, all you want to be. But cancer will come and shake you. Death will come and take your mama. Death will come and take your children. And when it comes, you don't need to get bitter. You don't need to get mad. Because God can do anything you want to do. But look at here. He never told us that we had that light, kid. He never told us that. He never told us we wouldn't have hardships. Never told us we wouldn't have turmoil in our lives. But Paul here is saying, out of all he's going through, he said, pray. He said, pray always. Supplication means that I need to sit down. Supplicate. I need to think this thing over. I need to realize how I'm going to God. You see, because look at here. I have to be serious when I go to God. I can't go to God haphazard. No. I got to go with me sincerity and in truth. You see, because one thing about God, he likes honesty. Look at him. When you're honest with God, he's honest with you. And see, God will tell you why he let you go through what you're going through. Do you hear me? That's why the writer says, did that wait? I'm by myself here. But look at here. When you understand what the writer says, he said, did that wait on the Lord? Shall we? Renew their strength. It shall mount up with wings as eagles. It shall run and not be weary. It shall walk in faith now. Job said, even though you slay me, even though you allow me to go through this hell I'm going through, he said, yet will I serve you all the days of my appointed time. I'll wait until my change come. Why? Because he understood the solution. Say, you see, when the bottom falls out of life, and it will sometimes, when everything seems to be going against you, well, the first thing you need to do is get from around some folks, separate yourself and go by yourself and talk to God. Because when God talks to you, he won't tell you what you want to hear. He'll tell you what you need. And when he tell you what you need, look at here, that's the time to go ahead and lift your hands and go ahead and praise him. Go ahead and praise him. Why? Because anybody can praise God when everything is good. But when the bottom falls out of life, when the hellhounds are on your trail, can you praise him then? Well, you can if you pray first. See, I don't care what you're going through. If you pray first, I tell you, God will give you power. If you pray first, he'll light fire down in your spirit. If you pray first, he'll give you peace, I tell you. He'll give you peace that surpasses understanding. When folks think you ought to fall apart, going about that the road will be easy.
That's right.
No. But when you are in God and God is in you, you have the peace of God. See, and when you got the peace of God, you don't allow too much to rattle you. Just being human, we'll get rattled. But it just takes one moment to realize who is in charge of your life. Who haven't been in uncomfortable situations, unpleasant circumstances, but God. Some of the most difficult things in our lives has been for our own good. We won't admit it, but it's true. Death is devastating. Okay, maybe not to you, but to me. You lose somebody who you love, who you talk to every day, and even when you're discouraged, they encourage you. And God sees fit to take them from you. Well, ain't nothing wrong with asking God why. He'll tell you. Amen. He'll say it's for your growth. Yes, amen. Some of you, some people, will never grow up if God didn't take a mother from them. Amen. See, we got so many young brothers who won't grow up because mama won't let them. Now that's mama baby boy, mama baby, mama baby, mama baby. One day, I tell them that all the time, boy, your mama gonna be here always. Amen. Amen. That's right. Tell you, the good thing about how God operates, I know he does this, because mama brought him into the world. God will always do mothers a favor. Come on now. Lord, take care of my child. I know he's a rascal. Take care of him. And I believe many occasions God does it. But I say to him, listen, mama ain't gonna be here always. One day, good buddy, you have to stand on your own 2 feet. And the same thing that mama got, you're going to have it too. Oh, yeah. See, because if you don't have the peace of God for yourself, when the bottom falls out, you fall apart. But you need it. And the way Isaiah puts it, he says, the peace of God surpasses. No, not that. That's that word. Same thing. There's the same concept is involved. Paul says it surpasses understanding, but Isaiah says something different. He says perfect peace. If you keep your mind stable, you have perfect peace. It's up to you then. You got to keep your mind stable. See, now, there's a reason or a solution for that thing. Are you with me? Now, you can't keep your mind stayed on it unless you've been with him. Amen. Unless you spend some quality time with him. Now, first of all, in order to have this perfect peace, you got to be able to go back. Amen. And look where he brought you from. Everybody can't do it. Everybody can't do it. I just can't. Yeah. If it had not been for him on my side, I got no sense to know if he did it one time, he'll do it again. I got no sense to know how to talk to him. I know how to talk to you. You don't have to tell me what you've done for me. I know. You don't have to tell me where you brought me from. I already know. You don't have to tell me when I've been down. You picked me up. You don't have to tell me when I was in a bad of affliction and you came and healed my body. You ain't got to tell me because I know. And when you know, then you know you know. You don't need nobody to prime your pump. No. Because you know what he done. And so that's why you praise him. It's an individual thing. You praise him for what he's done for you. Amen. You don't have to remind God, but you can tell him. Just to let him know that you appreciate what he done. He's done something for us like that. It gives us a sense of peace. Listen, nobody knows what tomorrow holds. None of us. But we know who holds tomorrow.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
He don't tell us what's in the future. But we know that one of these days we'll just see borrowed time. And this whole borrowed time comes to an end. His word says he got another home. Not made by hands. Eternal. In the heavens. Now let me close with this. You hear me say a lot of time ain't but one sermon. That you have to be sold on. His death, his burial, and his resurrection. Amen. You You got to be sober. That's it. Sometimes you hear preach him in the grave, but don't preach him out. He died. Yes, he died. He died. Yes, he died. But he got up. We too must die. Yeah, we got to give up the school set. But the same spirit that went down in the grave woke him up. Listen, folks, that's the foundation of our belief. If we take that from us, all the pretty sermons we had, you take all that from us, it's nothing. Amen. God, that's the foundation of this belief we have here. That's our foundation. So we are living to live again. Amen. Not when this life is over, it's all over now. We're living to live again. Amen. Every child of God want to hear one of these days, well done. Thou good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a few things. Come on up a little higher. Let me make you ruler over much. God bless you. A little young fella here, I want to sing your mothers a song.